everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Turnovers will be a focus in today's game. The Jags are top 10 in turnover differential.
Listen to
They'll
that,
be up against
Preston,
the Colts team
what I
looking
just
to
sent to
avoid
you.
a costly mistake.
And Paul.
If I'm going to be listening to that, and you're going to need to be listening to this. Hold on.
They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
Larry, we welcome our viewers to Duval County, the northern part of Florida, and the largest city in the Sunshine State, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Everbank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team.
He's not as fast
They come in feeling good after
back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit.
I know.
But you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts,
all right. I just listened to Modern Misery, so it's time for you guys to listen to that.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
No, you're going to be listening to Immortal by Trippie Redd on SoundCloud.
As we're off in Week 9. This one taken just inside the 10.
I at least want to
And
be
he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here's a
Is this a counterpart? This is big.
Quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
I saw both of those bands live too.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Jags a first down.
Okay, Pecan, if I listen to that aids, you have to listen to my aids.
I'll give you one more. Listen to Northland Quantum Clutch. It's the fucking
Their planning, their preparation, they knew what
I
they were going
listened
to get
to
in that defense.
this song. I did
acid
and watched this video, and oh my god. Oh,
Pecan, why did you do acid?
Back to throw now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just
Pecan, do you still do acid?
No, it was only one.
A good first down call as the screenplay
I'll
when was this?
For a second there,
over a year
that
ago.
might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was
a year ago.
Still ended up with a solid game.
What? Why?
Quick throw here, that's complete. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
What was that like? Watch the Era Skyline video. That will tell you everything of what it's like, and I'll let you know when that part comes.
Or you're gonna have to fight your way through it by getting through some.
I watched.
Well, I know what acid's like. Kind of look at all my friends do acid.
Just wait, like this is like.
And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own.
Hey, this is good. I can deal with this. Is it screaming? It better not transition.
There's like a mix. It's just like a mix.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
I'm good.
No, you need to get to that one part. Like, that's all I wanted you to get to.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Trust me, that's all I wanted. Just that one part so I can like legitimately explain to you what I saw. Like, I need you to like watch that and I'll tell you exactly what I was fucking saying. Just go back to where you were. Like, go back to 40
Here
seconds.
comes play number 6 on
and
this
then
drive.
I'll let you know when it comes up.
Alright, then I'm gonna need you to go to...
Yeah, no, I'm going to... Yeah, I have it loaded up. I just need you to listen and watch that part. Like, so I can explain to you what I saw.
They'll make it 2nd down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. A great read, and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts team.
I can't with scream mode,
no,
dude. It's so
loud.
loud.
It was almost there. You're almost there.
It's still playing.
Hold on.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play.
This is what I saw right here. This was so amazing.
That doesn't look amazing to me.
It was fucking amazing. When I was
I feel like you
out.
still do acid. Econ, do you still do acid?
I haven't done it in over a year, but I would love to do it again.
Now for the point after.
You learn something new every day about me, huh?
And this is good to make it 7-0.
Do you? How hardcore of drugs do you do?
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception. Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's okay. I fucking every single one of my friends does fucking hard ass drugs. One of my really good friends fucking had a cocaine overdose. No.
I used to do a lot of coke.
At the 5.
Yeah, so did my family. My dad fucking coke in the 90s.
To the 28-yard line.
I did a bunch of that stuff.
Defensive unit trots back out there.
I mean, I'm pretty much done everything except heroin and crack and meth.
So, Peavon, you're telling me that you've done lean?
Yes.
Does that shit even taste good?
No. Tastes like shit. Tastes like shit. Yes, it does.
Do you even get a hard trip off it or no?
Not as bad as like.
Short-term memories from last week.
It's kind of overrated.
What's the worst trip you've had? Mushrooms?
Acid. I've done it twice.
Really?
Yes,
You telling me acid's worse than shrooms?
6 yards to go here on second down.
Yes, because I almost thought I was.
You go pick them?
I literally thought I was about to die. One time when I did it. Like, I literally thought I was about to die.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
Well, yeah, they're all moldy and shit. You find it in nasty places.
Specifically prepared for, they told us coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it?
And I literally turned into a hippie chick and did the hand dance
studied the tendencies,
like that,
and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass
against
them.
You know what's like really cool about when you like tripping is that like you know how grass looks in the wind, like really tall grass, how it like flows. Well, imagining your carpet doing that.
Imagine. What the fuck?
That's what it looked like.
Your fucking carpet, dude.
That's what it looked like it was doing. Like it was like moving like the way that you see like grass, like. And like you can see like the tracers in the hands and stuff like that, you know, and see like the lines and everything.
What if you get a shitty version or a shitty batch of shrooms though?
Well, this is all on LSD. With shrooms, I've only done shrooms twice, and I've never gone shitty shrooms.
So completion on second down, that brings up third.
What?
I never knew you were a drug addict. I thought you were innocent.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here.
I just don't know how you function, dude. Like, fucking all my friends do so many fucking drugs, and they're all dropped out of high school and barely juniors.
And then they can make a big play.
Because
they create a play, run after catch.
It's because of the way that my brain works, because like I do have a brain that works differently than others. I mean, I do have Asperger's, so like I was able to tell myself like when I'm doing the hard bullshit, like hey, this is just for fun. Whatever happens when you're out, you are fucking out. You deal with this, and then that's it.
See, I've never done anything because I'm an innocent little boy.
They'll come out in the pistol.
I used to smoke a lot of weed, but I don't really smoke weed anymore. My girlfriend still smokes weed every day, but that's really about it.
So do I, Max.
Like, my girlfriend smokes weed every single day.
Their starters, they put up
And
good numbers last week looking to carry that forward.
Yeah, Brandon, they saw the numbers from last week. They expect to at least replicate them. They think that they can put up bigger numbers this week.
See, my dad has he has a license for quote-unquote knee pain. He tore his ACL like 10 years ago, and he has it for quote-unquote pain, which he doesn't have anymore, and he just fucking buys hella and fucking smokes this shit for fun.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more.
Third and 5 now. I didn't like that it made me content with being bored and
this is
not
an
doing
all-around
anything.
terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against him on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Pecan still never played my song. I don't think he wants to hear it.
Oh shit, no, I just forgot about it. We were talking about drugs.
It really, like, if you think about our conversation that we just had, it really must be fucked. A 25-year-old talking to a 16 and a 17-year-old about how many drugs that he's done.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play?
I've heard this song.
With him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try.
He kind of came out yesterday.
Oh, it sounds familiar as shit, though. It sounds...
He probably like a lot. Trippie Red's a vibe, dude. Like, if you're just really fucking high on something, I feel like he's probably so good.
No, this is my favorite song in the world, though. Like, I'll show you what my favorite song in the world. And it's not a Screamo song. This is my favorite song in the world, right here. I'm still listening to your song, though, trust me. I like it. I don't like it when it starts to sound like he's like... Oh, like, I don't like that, but it's pretty good, though.
Oh, then you wouldn't like a lot of his songs.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that type of sound when rappers start doing that. I used to be in a lot of, like, when I was, like, really hardcore in my drug days, I listened to a lot of Juicy J, 3-6, Mafia, T.I., Young, Jeezy.
See, these are all like early 2000s rappers that I don't know who are.
Yeah, see, that was the rap that I was into back.
The only early 2000s rappers that I know is fucking Usher and Eminem and 50 Cent and all those guys, and Dr. Dre and shit.
I was into Fabulous as well. Fabulous was a pretty good. Oh, and Bone Thugs, Mo Murder coming in. Yeah, that was my shit growing up.
Handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
See, I like this guy though, like whoever is rapping.
That's the game. That's the game. He's early 2000s. That's what I like.
Oh, no wonder why he sounded so familiar. I used to fuck with the game back then.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And some good tackling there as he stopped up.
The game's pretty good.
3-6 Mafia, that was my favorite rap.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing
half
team.
on a
That's why I have a
sack, half on a
They know how to
sack.
mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say,
I'm
let's go
doing
get the quarterback and
edibles.
disrupt
Those are
things.
pretty fun.
I'll have to smoke and eat them.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third
Eating
down.
them, you get less of a trip.
So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the
No, I guess
defense.
it's
They made it happen.
But my dad gets
Third down, the
my dad
Colts
gets the
beefing
good
up the
shit from the fucking
secondary.
medical
6
store, so it's
defensive
all
backs in the
good.
game.
Listen to my
They'll set up to throw.
favorite song
Carry is
ever.
complete. They get 7 there, but
Yeah.
it brings
Yeah,
up
but it's not
4.
legal here.
That was a nice catch.
Dude,
Why?
listen to my favorite song ever, Preston. You'll be shocked from all the songs that I sent to you.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial
Hold on,
up
Paul.
in
You
these
realize you can't just go in there and buy it, right? You have to like get a background check, like a mental health test.
Even though it'll be a long attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's
No,
not
no
always
shit.
a
But I'm
first
saying
down
you don't
when
just walk in there and get
3.
it.
get a little bit closer, making it easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done. And
Hold on, wait a minute. I don't know. Talk my own quick.
Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football, and the Colts pick it up. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these
things,
really?
You gotta be 21.
You want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy.
So I guess it kind of
make sure
that
the catch is secured.
it,
a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound.
So the way you smoke cigarettes at 18 years old, but you can't buy weed until you're 21.
Here to start the drive.
That's retarded.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, the coaches mentioned they weren't as concerned about big play offense. They thought they could get some shorter, quicker stuff and be consistent. And that's kind of what they showed there.
What they saw in preparation, what they saw on film, is a defense that likes to get out fast in terms of coverage, meaning they either bail out or they give them a lot of space to throw the underneath stuff. So they decide they take advantage of it and worked on it hard in practice this week. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield.
You can't get away with that.
The offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
I don't know, like I really don't do any of that stuff anymore. Like the only thing that I really would love to try to do again is like acid, and that's about it. Hell no, fuck that. Those are the 3 things that I've never tried: crack, meth, and heroin.
Just shy of the 45. Give him 9
I'll do
on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It depends, you know, like it really depends on the mood, who you're around, and if you have like any demons going on like in your life. Like if you have any demons going on in your life, it's probably not best for you to do it. But to help,
combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
You know, like you really don't want to do it like if there's anything going on in your life. And two, you want to make sure that you have like that's where the whole like good vibes thing comes from. Like good vibes. Like you want good vibes whenever you're doing that. You don't want any bad vibes, or that can set off all the bad shit in your head and make a trip really bad. I have done it twice. I've had one trip go really bad, and I have had one trip go really fucking amazing.
Now a play fit, and no escaping this.
I felt like I felt like I was about to die. Like I felt like it was like the end of my life, and like I literally felt like that I saw my whole entire body go into like an old man, and like literally I literally lost reality and literally thought like I was inside my own head, and I thought that I was like in a hospital bed or like something, and I was yelling at myself to stay alive because I thought I was dying and shit. And I forgot what my name was, so I tried to like repeat what my name was and like what my birth date was to like I also saw stuff in my room like go away like and come back, like things in my room like weren't there, and yeah, it was fucked up. But the good shit though, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. When I talked to my sister, her and I literally like looked at each other. I couldn't talk, like I could not say a word at all. So my sister and I would look at each other, and all we could say was the word. Because my brain was so fried and so many words were going on in my head that all I could just say was the word. Like I would just look at my sister and be like, word.
Shoulders were made for greatness.
Because I was so gone.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through. And that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
It'll be a gain of 4, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
So they take it all the way to the 1-yard line, but in the end, they opt for 3.
I know if this was a video game, they never would have gone for the field goal because, Brandon, who kicks field goals in video games? But you've got to make sure you get points, and that was as easy a 3 as you can get.
You kick field goals in video games. That's who kicks field goals in video games. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Are you talking about being gay? You're already free to be gay if you
want. And they'll run it here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed
I
think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. And you're not allowed to climb. You got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there. And a really nice play resulted for them.
Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown!
That's pretty much
Jaguars.
what it is.
Their dangerous wide receiver.
Yeah,
his first touchdown
publicly, like you don't know who the hell is going to be offended or not.
Point of tying this one up.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner
when
route,
he made it public. Well, see, that was like the other thing, like,
so
because he didn't get kicked for any of that. He got kicked for the way he drove with others. Like, that's what he got kicked for.
First before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield
on purpose.
But he did a great job with it
he
there.
does it on purpose compared to what you're doing. You know, like, you're... And like and it's like, hey, look, like, let me teach you some of the things about, like, this is the way, compared to like August, who already is fast, but if you're in his way, he'll knock you straight off the fucking track like an asshole, which is not allowed.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that.
I've never really cared for it.
The whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
the kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. That offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Back to throw. On the screen pass, that's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Well, right after this game is over, I'm going to go to bed.
And out now comes
Colts
Jacksonville
Jaguars
as they get ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
This is a really
cool. That's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
He'll drop to throw.
This is going on
he's
right
just
now
get
in
rid of
Spa.
this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Like, this is literally going
Let's face it,
on right now.
perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Does the big boy have the juice?
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they held them to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at them. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And on the ground they go with the running back. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Look at this brush going up ours. Oh my God.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
2 to 10.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Surveying the field. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Yeah.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Chuck E. Cheese corporate.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So they get the field goal, but partner, that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And a look here at the Colts defense. They're hoping to do what they did last time, force another punt. Last time it resulted in a field goal. We'll see if they can get another stop here, though.
And the best defenses are in the business of preventing points and creating points. And that's exactly what these guys did on their last possession. Why? Because they got off the field on 3 and out, turned the ball over to their offense after the punt, and let them roll downfield and put the ball through the post for a field goal.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively.
3 down. Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup. and get set as we resume action.
Alright, you chicken-eating, watermelon-loving niggers, I'm back.
Listen to my favorite song ever.
He's been a busy man here in this first half.
No,
is it more Screamo?
No, it doesn't have any scream on it. But you would be surprised by it, but this is
It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net
song.
of 40 following a 7-yard return.
I listen to
the Petri mode, enjoy the silence.
First and 10.
I love that song.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And with time quickly fading
to it
here in the
every day,
second quarter,
Yes.
not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
He's on it. If it's bad, I'm
find out
really
just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I was listening to
Who's
this
the
song
Petri mode?
after
Now
those
it's time to
last.
start a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
Oh, it's this
by the
song?
offense.
Yeah.
So that means they're down to one
I know
remaining
this
here
song.
as we head toward halftime.
Surprised this is your favorite song.
It is literally my favorite song ever.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Is the Petri mode gay?
No.
The defense,
They
got
look
a little
really
bit of a
fucking
breather.
gay.
They're not
They're
gay
back in
though.
set as
They're
we
really
resume
not.
play.
They're all married.
Are you trying to tell me they don't look gay as hell?
It was the 80s. It was a different
He
time.
gets this one away, and boy, it's
They look gay as hell.
another mover. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a
Are you still
touchdown.
listening to it?
No, I turned it off.
Also, look
Ooh.
at this video that I sent to you. This is webcam at Spa. This is
And
really
he'll give
cool.
it
This
here
is
to his
going
running
on
back.
right now.
And he'll be taken
at
down
Spa.
here at about the 23-yard
Keyshawn,
line.
you didn't even watch the Ross Tapfioni story.
How long is it?
Like 14 minutes?
I'll watch that when I
So we
get
come
off.
to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking
I'll
the
see it
lead
when
to
I'm
the
gonna
locker
go off
room.
my side.
As we send you a couple hours south to Orlando, let's
But
check
look
in
at
with
this
Larry
webcam
Ridley
that I sent
for
to
our
you.
EA
Like,
Sports
this is
halftime
literally
report.
like, this is on 24/7. There was a bus going up.
So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. Like a
Jaguars on 2nd and 7.
I
The
sent
pass
the
into
both.
It's in the group
Goff.
chat.
Colts would then turn it around for the touchdown.
Oh, there's a little
Colts up by
fucking bug car.
touchdown.
There's a little bus.
We go now late in the
There's
first.
car
They're
at
going to
some
get to the
point.
QB once
There's a car
again.
going out there
This will go
right
for
now.
a
Yeah, a
loss of
little
8.
bug beetle.
Third and long. Pass
Is
will be
this it?
completed
Oh,
out
there's
the
two of
gun.
them
And
coming
this
up.
5-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Jags tied
There's
up.
3 of
It's
them.
another
4 of
beetle.
them. There's 4 of them.
So that'll do it for us here in Orlando.